we are already out at it.
Look at the temperature.
Oh my gosh.
Look at the temperature.
Okay, let's look at the temperature real quick.
Oh, you got
Woo-wee! 44 degrees, y'all. It is cold this morning, and we are up at the crack of dawn. Crack of dawn. Yeah, so we're taking a road trip. Not a road trip to go adventure. She's so bossy, y'all. You hear her in the background? Anyway, we are, so we're headed to Bullhead City. It's about, how far is it?
It says it takes an hour to get to where we're going, but it's probably about 45 minutes to Bullhead. But we haven't taken them to Bullhead City yet.
We haven't really gone an adventure yet into Bullhead City. We've been so busy on the homestead. But we are going there today, not for adventure though. We are going there because we are looking at something that we found on Facebook Marketplace. It is a truck camper, that goes on the back of the bed of the truck. We found it. Ooh, that's a glare on my glasses. Let me take those off. All right. So Aaron found this last night. It is definitely a project. But how much was it for? Is he asking for?
It's a FU.
A what?
A FU.
What's an FU?
A fixer-upper.
Oh, I was like, what? Why you FUing our peeps out there?
That's what it's called. It's a FU.
It's a FU. It's a fixer-upper. FU. I'm not down with the acronyms.
And he was specific, let it know. It's
Pacific or specific?
Pacific.
Specific.
It was Pacific.
Pacific.
Not Atlantic. Pacific.
Yes, he was specific to let us know it was a project. Which, for the price, yeah, we figure it is going to be.
But as long as it got good bones, we shall see.
Right, exactly. That's what we're really looking for, is something that we can just tear it out and start from the bottom up, as long as it has good bones. But it was what, less than $500, right? I think it was like $450. Yeah, so we're gonna go see if it is too much of a project for us to take on, or if it's something that's worth going ahead and spending the $450 on. We think it probably will, but we're gonna take you with us, so let's go. We finally made it to Bullhead City. We still have about 15 minutes until we get to our destination. Bullhead City is pretty close. So Bullhead City is in Arizona, but right over the bridge over the Colorado River, you go into Laughlin, which is Nevada. And Laughlin's kind of neat too, because it's Nevada. Jeez Louise. It's crazy because depending on what parts of the country you grow up, you learn to pronounce things differently. I grew up in Maryland. I always said Nevada. That's how we learned it. Oh, wait, no, I say Nevada, but it's Nevada. Oh, Lord, now I'm confusing myself. Yes, locals want you to say it correctly. Anywho, so Laughlin is in Nevada, right over the bridge from Bullhead City. And
which is another place we really haven't taken y'all to visit yet.
Correct. We really haven't. We've been working at Homestead, and then we've been taking trips to Vegas. But I promise you, 2025, we will get out and do some more exploring around the area. And so Laughlin, it's kind of like a mini Vegas. Because it's not a mini Vegas, it's a micro, yeah. Because it really has potential, and it's a great little spot from what we've seen and what we've done there. They got some hotels and casinos. I think a couple of nice restaurants, not sure, but they even have shows and entertainment. So more on that when we come and stay in Laughlin. But yeah, just wanted to give you a little bit of background.
For the 2 subscribers that constantly always watch us, I know you're probably asking, why the hell did they move to daggone Arizona when they're Pisces and they need to be by the water. So this is the closest water that we have to us, Colorado River.
Right.
And it's about just under an hour for us to get to the water. So we're still close to water.
Yeah, we're still close to water. Yeah. So they have the Colorado River here. They have lots of little beaches to it, and it's a very big part of the river. So they have boat rentals, jet skis, all kinds of stuff, a beach for you to come up on. They have camping for both regular dry camping and then for tents and RVs. And then besides here, we also have Lake Havasu, which has a huge lake.
Lake Mead.
So we've got lots of lakes and rivers around us within, between 45 minutes to 2 hours away. So we're not too far away from the water. You couldn't get us that far away. All right, check out Bullhead City. So can you guys see down there? There's
Laughlin right across the bridge.
There's the river down there. There's picnic tables and stuff, jet skis, boat rentals, and then so over here.
This is the bridge that takes you to Laughlin City.
Right. If you guys didn't hear what Aaron said, that's the bridge that takes you over to Laughlin. See, welcome to Bullhead City. And then just over the river is Laughlin, Nevada.
Casinos are.
Where the casinos are.
Long.
Right. I mean, they even have like a little riverboat casino and
they also do a lot of shows and stuff at the casinos there. So mostly your older celebrities that are kind of not really as popular anymore, like your Engelbert Humperdinck.
Right.
You might get like, I don't even know any of those older people.
Yeah, and comedians, like we've seen some, I can't even off the top of my head right now think, but we've seen some that we've recognized, but we're like, oh, okay, all right.
I don't know. We may drive over there after we go do our errand.
Yeah,
Kind of
go see
give
our
you
project.
a ride through.
Yeah, so they've got a Tropicana over there. See, you don't have one in Vegas anymore. You can come here to the Tropicana. We stayed there. It was all right. It was a little outdated, but it was okay.
Golden Nugget.
Yeah. Then there's the water, the ferry. What's it called?
Riverboat.
Riverboat Casino, the Colorado Bell. We haven't been on there, but we'll definitely check it out. Yeah, and then there's the Golden Nugget. So they have some. There's Harrah's. Is that how you pronounce it? Harrah's? So they have a couple of the same names that you'll find in Vegas, but it is on a definitely much smaller scope. And then here we are coming into town, into Bullhead. You're going to see all the jet skis and boat rentals, River Rat Motorsports. Because, like Drew likes to say, we're a desert rat now. We're desert rats now. But I guess, right over here, you're river rats. Oh, they got some ramen. We should go there. But, it's still a pretty small little town. But, hey, they've got all the basics you need.
Yeah, so between Bullhead City and Kingman and Las Vegas, we got pretty much everything that we could possibly want.
Yeah, and Lake Havasu, we've got, there's not anything that we can't. Oh, Lordy B.
She tweaking.
Yeah, she is. Woo!
That arm is swanging.
Yeah, it was. Oh my goodness. Y'all, don't do drugs. But then there's the river down there some more. Oh, yeah, the Chamber of Commerce down there. And then I think that's actually the ferry that takes you, so you can take the ferry from Bullhead City over to Laughlin, which is cool because so like over here is a community park and I see RVs down there all the time. So like you can come down here with your RV for the day, take the ferry over to the casinos, and then come right back home. So y'all, it's a pretty large river, you know, but it does get crowded out here from what we've seen, man. Lots of people out here on the river in the summertime. Yeah, indeed.
Like crabs in the barrel.
All right, y'all, we are 1 minute away from our destination. And I just have to let you know, it's a good thing we are not out in the middle of nowhere. Don't worry. It's not going to be one of those wrong turn situations. Looks like we are going into a neighborhood, so that's a good sign. Now to see our project.
We have an F-150.
Yeah, we have the truck, no problem. We just didn't know that it wasn't going to have the jacks. All right, so it needs camper jacks. What year, do you know what year this is? I see it's a Coachman. Do you know like what the model and stuff is in case, because I don't know if...
It wouldn't matter the model. It won't matter.
Oh, it doesn't?
No,
I didn't.
no,
so they're universal?
Camper
Okay.
jacks are all universal.
Okay. We don't have any experience with it. That's why I was asking.
Yeah. Well, I don't either. but that's what I'm told.
All right.
That's what I'm told.
All right. So then I'm assuming you don't have a title or anything for it?
No.
Okay. I mean, it would be on our property. We're not taking it anywhere. Just...
It would just be a person.
All right. All right, so I guess we need to go do some research on camper jacks then, because that's the starting point. Okay, so you said that someone brought it over here, so it belongs to someone else then?
Huh?
Someone else owns it?
A friend of mine owed me money, and then so it was he paid me part of this and part money.
Oh, okay.
So I used it for a while, and we set it down right here.
Uh-huh.
And that was it.
Gotcha.
And then it's been used for my grandkids.
Right,
Coming in
exactly.
here, I don't know if you can tell.
Gotcha.
There was 1,000 toys in there, all kinds of stuff. They built dirt mounds.
Oh, yeah. They said, oh, we've got our own little tree house, but it's not a tree. I bet.
They got everything.
Right. All right, well, I guess that's going to be a starting point then. We got to see if we can even get the camper jacks, because I don't want to say, yeah, we'll get it if we can't get it off the property.
Yeah, that's
so.
the whole thing, man.
All right, so let us do that, and then we'll let you know as far as what we find out, and then we'll go from there.
Awesome.
Okay?
Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you. All right, y'all. So I'm going to let you know before I let Aaron know. It's going to be a no. No on the trailer, baby.
I was finally right. Can you believe it?
No, you're not right. You didn't even ask me why I say no.
The people already know. I said no.
Just because you say no doesn't mean it's not going to happen. So here's why I say no. So I looked up the truck camper jacks, and set of 4, the cheapest that I could find was like a little over 1,000, and I just don't think that, I'm not prepared to put 1,000 into it when we haven't even really, put any work into it to get it done, because it was just something that we were going to put on the property, for like a extra little spot, for guests and stuff. So yeah, it's a no on that. But where are we at now? Our favorite store. What are we doing? Husband, what are we doing?
Trying to break into these little sheds.
Man, we are such Pisces. We go from one thing to another. Like, ridiculous. All right, so this is the one that we've got now. But we don't want this. We don't need that. All right, so now we are looking for, which we were already going to be doing. So we are thinking of building like another little tiny house to rent out, just like a bedroom with a bathroom in it. We talked about it last night. So we're just looking at different sizes to kind of see what we would want to go with. So more on that later.
So that's 8 by 8.
Y'all, we got a real problem. Didn't we just say we were going out to explore Bullhead City? How is it that we go to explore Bullhead City and we're just exploring the Home Depot? And of course, had to buy stuff. I got myself some strawberries and some asparagus, which I haven't been able to find. And then Aaron got a couple of boards for his battery project that he's working on. Jeez Louise. We are always getting supplies for different projects before we finish the ones that we got going on. We got a problem.
See, I already got my batteries in here. And don't come at me, I live in the desert, so of course my stuff is going to be dusty.
You always talk about don't come at me. Yeah, we
got
actually...
the batteries here. I had to put those inside the Jeep because we went out of town and I didn't want them to get stolen because, you know,
right.
We live not too far from Dolan Springs, which is actually called
Stolen Springs? Things. Oh, Stolen Things, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, so you know how I was talking about how we decided to pass on the camper, you know, because once I did the math with us having to get the camper legs, whatever they're called, and then how much it costs to buy the camper itself, we're looking at between $1,500 and $1,600. And you know, on Facebook Marketplace, I have already seen several other ones that were in nicer condition that were right around $1,000. So if we're going to put the money into it, we might as well go ahead and get a fixer-upper that's not so much of a fixer-upper and already has the legs on them. You ready? Let's go.